Good morning! This morning we are going on a hike, kind of hike. It's like a pre-hike in the bosque with my dad. Today is just kind of like more of like a relaxing hike where I'll just put him in the sling and see how it goes. My dad and I used to hike all the time growing up, and we did a lot of backpacking before I got pregnant. And so now I just want Max to be able to live that kind of life in the outdoors, hiking and loving the mountains. So here's our little introduction to that today. Hi! Guess who's coming with us? You wanna go on a hike? You wanna go? Oh, he's ready. This is where my tortoise lives. Her name is Tina, but she's obviously still asleep. So I'm gonna take his leash and his harness and some poop bags and this collapsible water dish. Pack in the bag. So we're gonna do some wipes. And I'm just using my regular backpack because I think my diaper bag is way too small. So these wipes are meant to keep things like clean. They work like Clorox wipes, but they're not full of like all of these harsh chemicals. And I bought these through Young Living, and I use them to like wipe down carts or wipe his hands, wipe down the tables at restaurants, and now take on hikes. Wipers. So I have this sleepy size oil that has lavender in it. Lavender is supposed to help with like keeping the bugs away, but I don't have any. I ran out and I'm waiting on it. So I'm just gonna use that and see how well it works. We'll see. And some baby sunscreen. Also gonna pack Tylenol, just for the heck of it, so that we can just be safe, and some saline, and the Molko sucker, and some Desitin. All the essentials. And last but not least, some granola bars and some water. Probably seems like I'm going overkill, but hey, this is pre-hike, and when my dad and I go hiking, well, we don't ever really know where we're gonna go next or how long it's gonna be. We've said that we were gonna go out for like 2 hours and we'll be gone like the whole day. Maybe it'll be different with Max, but because I'm still nursing, I'm not too worried about it, so yeah. I decided to come to Travertine Falls instead, which is like by Tijeras, and it's like really steep, and we don't even know if we're taking the right trail. This is what I mean when I say that me and my dad just wing all of our trips. I thought we were going to the bosque, and I was going to borrow my friend's Ergo baby carrier because I've heard that it's easier to hike with, but here we are in the sling. I would have used the Ergo baby carrier for like a real hike like this one because it's pretty steep, but I didn't know we were doing this, so I'm in the ring sling, and I like rave about the ring sling all the time, but I would not recommend it for hiking because it just doesn't have enough support, I think. And he like is wanting to look around everywhere, and he's stuck like this. I mean, I would put him in kangaroo carry, but they can't fall asleep like that, so yeah, I don't know what we're doing. My dad said he was gonna go hike a few more minutes up, but we don't know if we're actually getting there because the trailhead description didn't explain any of that. Maybe we should have done more research, but I'm just chilling here in the shade seeing what we're gonna do because this might have just been a bust of a hike, but we hiked for like 20 minutes, so there's that. Over there is the falls for the summer, and here's a cave. His first hike.
Feel good.
Hey guys, we're back home now, and it went really well. After we left the trailhead, we decided to go and get some food. And my dad, oh my god, I have to show you. My dad like brought this cute little bag and took all of these things from our first hike so that Max had his first little bag of hiking goodies. Isn't that so cute? Anyway, so my recommendations for people that are gonna go hiking with like a 6-month-old baby, if they're not completely sitting up on their own yet, because Max isn't, he still is like kind of wobbly. Get like a Ergo baby carrier, like the I think it's called like 4 Seasons or something. The one where you can go like on the front, on the back, on the side, and facing forward. I wouldn't recommend doing the ring sling for something like that because all of your weight is like kind of in a ball, like how you are when you're pregnant. Like it's just hard hiking up and coming back down a mountain like that. He just always wants to be in the videos with us, huh? Anyway, so that would be like my #1 recommendation. Go when it's like really early too. We are like hiking people, and we decided to make the dumb move and go at like 11:30 in the morning. I mean, we also decided at the last minute to go on a completely different route than what we decided in the first place. So if you're gonna go on the Bosque in Albuquerque, I think you're gonna be completely fine without all of the stuff that I packed. I'm glad that I packed all that stuff just in case, because we did end up being like on a trail, not close to things like home and stuff like that. Max slept like the whole way down after that and did really good. Oh, and exciting news for today. Max cut his first tooth last night. It has been rough. Last night was rough. He was up like every 2 hours being a crazy pants, but he's like a happy boy now because of it. And we're happy campers because of it. Our first hike went so good, and I'm so excited to be able to take Max on all of our outdoor adventures for the rest of our lives, like how I was and how my dad and I used to hike all the time and go backpacking. My next thing that I want to get is one of those backpacks that you get to put the baby like up high on your back, like how backpacking backpack is. So when he is able to control himself a little bit more, I definitely want to get one of those, and we'll be all over the place. We'll be mobile all over the place instead of just on smaller, less crazy trails. And Theo did really good too, and he enjoyed it. He's getting kind of old. He was probably like in the middle of it, was like, what the heck? I haven't been hiking in like over a year. I'm old and I don't even like to play fetch anymore. But hey, he did good for being a cute little puggy butt. This was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.